Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. This is Dr. Celaya. You know, fluoride has been around for a long time in our water, probably about 70 plus years. And, there's so many different conspiracy theories about how it got there. And this video is really not about that. But I do have a problem with fluoride because it's one of those things that nobody has asked you to take this medicinal propertied element and put it in your water. I have a real problem with freedom in our country. I don't want fluoride in my water unless I ask for it. You know, if you look at the research, fluoride does show that it helps prevent dental caries if topically applied to your teeth. But when it comes down to ingestion, I don't think there's any real benefit for having fluoride. In fact, there's things that make it so it's not a good thing to have fluoride in your water. You know, there's naturally occurring fluoride in your water, but when they add fluoride, it's another story. So quite some time ago, I received a flyer or brochure in the mail from my water company. And they outlined the different elements and ingredients in my water after testing. And they showed that it really didn't have very much fluoride at all, meaning just very, very small trace amounts. So I ended up calling the company and I wanted to know a little bit more about it. And they said, you're lucky because the scientist is here. So the scientist basically told me, he says, you know what, the water that we're having to display in that brochure is the water that we're pumping out of the ground. But the majority of the water that goes to you is purchased from somewhere else. And that somewhere else puts fluoride in their water. Well, it's not in the brochure that they give you. So I thought it was a little bit deceiving. But, you know, people feel differently about fluoride. When it comes to your health, I suggest that you don't have fluoride. If you want it, you can have it added later to your teeth, which I probably don't suggest either. But there again, I'm not a dentist and not a natural dentist. So let's take a look at an article here that I just read. This article from the Journal of American Medical Association is titled Association Between Maternal Fluoride Exposure During Pregnancy and IQ Scores in Offspring in Canada. And it's dated August 19th, 2019. So this research concludes that higher levels of fluoride exposure during pregnancy were associated with lower IQ scores in children measured at age 3 to 4 years. And the findings were observed with fluoride levels that are typically found in white North American women. It indicates the need to possibly reduce fluoride intake during pregnancy. You might want to read this article. There's more to it, and there are a lot more articles with fluoride and problems with fluoride. So there you go. There's a study from the Journal of American Medical Association that says that fluoride is an issue. And I've always believed that fluoride's an issue. There's just so many people that have different ideas. I don't think it's healthy for you. I want to be able to add it to my teeth if I want, which I probably wouldn't do anyway. But for my patients, the same thing. You know, we have to work on eliminating toxins. That's just another toxin that I don't want in my system, or I don't want my patients to have in their system. And you should be able to sign up for this stuff and not. For me, I have my whole house filtered to make sure that I don't get fluoride or chlorides or chloramines or anything else. There's one problem with water. They're having a hard time figuring out how to get rid of the medications that are in the water. So there's a whole nother issue that we have to deal with. Anyway, I'm Dr. Celaya. If you have any questions, you go over to my website, drcelaya.com. Take care.